Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with...
You guys know who I am?
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. Reveal yourself.
Fine. Long time no see you guys. It's Miss VR here.
And I have a box of cocks. No.
As a package. Wait, what?
Hey Gene, how's that sports package? Alright.
But anyways, I have no idea what the hell's in this box. So I decided to turn on the camera to open it. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? Val, should I open it?
Absolutely.
Go
for it.
I have a feeling it's something you gave me. Because you messaged me and tried to call me. You tried to call me this morning and I was still asleep. So I have a feeling you did this.
I don't know. Did I?
That just proves that's a yes. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab the trusty knife and let's open this bad boy up. Kinda heavy, this box. What's this? Oh shit! It's an Eton FRX2! Look at that! Look at that! You did do this, didn't you? You have one of these things.
I do have one of them.
Oh my god, it's small.
I know.
I need to open the box.
It's as if the Zone Guard and the FRX3 had a baby. That's literally what it is.
No, not the Zone Guard. More like the Solar Link.
Probably Zone Guard for me because it has the same color scheme.
Here's the manual. Standard of quality. Limited warranty. Wow, this radio was made in 2009. It's that old?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I'll be damned. Okay. Wait, I think that's the wrong way to put the manual back. Val, come on. Here's another piece of paper. That's the... Wait, this is the manual. This is just the frickin' warranty guide. And then here's the radio itself. Oh my god. It's so small! Look at this thing! This thing is tiny.
And it's blue, just like you.
This thing is tiny. Look at that. I wonder if it has any... Wait, where does the battery go? Is it, like, built into the radio?
Solar charged and being cranked.
I can't crank it.
What?
Oh, wait.
You see,
It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. The battery held the charge, I think.
Did you come with like an adapter?
It did. It did.
Okay. So all you have to do is just put it on there, let it charge, and you're good.
Alright, here's the adapter, and then here is the, thing.
On the bottom.
On the bottom, yeah. I'm just gonna slide that in right there.
That's what she said?
Yes, it is what she said. Wait, it'd probably be better if I do it from the top. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on.
Here. Tilt it towards me. I want to see what you're doing.
Putting the thing in the...
Did you look up the little flap?
What little flap?
Here, let me grab mine.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So,
Excuse me.
fuck you.
Thank you.
So, you see right in the middle?
In the
Where a
middle.
little charging goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Are you happy with it?
I'll get it in later. I did lift the flap up.
Wait a minute. Is that the adapter or?
No, that's the strap.
Oh, why? I even
Got it. Got it. Finally.
For a second, I thought you were charging. I thought you were talking about the charging. Well, my bad.
No, that's okay. I got the strap onto the radio. Alright, now I'm gonna plug in the charger. This radio takes micro USB, evidently, as its charger, so I'm just going to plug that in the bottom, and then plug that, and Val, I know you're thinking of a sexual joke with what I just said, so there's no use hiding it. Get the strap-on radio, yeah, there you go. Anyways, so, oh yeah, it cranks much easier with the. This thing cranks much easier with the. What?
You crank it. It sounds like a buzzy.
But yeah, here's the tiny antenna that it has. Oh my god, it's smaller than the micro link. It's smaller than the micro link. Oh my god, it's smaller than the micro link. So, Val.
Yes.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah. Let's get into a review, shall we?
That just sounds very suggestive with the way you said it. But, yeah, since the Christmas holidays just happen to be here by the time this video comes out, I think we are both safe to say that Season 8 is officially underway. And the first episode is going to be on the Eton FRX2! Alright, the Eton FRX2. Very, very small. Kind of like the Microlink that I reviewed back in Season 7. But yeah, this radio is basically the baby version of the beloved Eton FRX3 right over there that's connected to my TFT EAS 911, which I also reviewed in Season 7. But the FRX3 that I own is next to the Solar Link. But this is about the FRX2. So, as I said earlier, Val has one in white. For those of you who own these things, I am just going to bring one of these for comparison. I'm going to bring one of these in for comparison, okay? This is the FRX2. This is a little fuzzy buzzy. That's how small it is. Look at it. Look at it. It's no bigger than my hand, but look at it. The buzzy can fit in my hand.
It kind of looks like, you know, those Ricky cell phones that you see like in the 90s, 80s?
Yeah, it looks like a 1990s cell phone almost. With a hand crank, kind of like the Microlink. And the FRX1 and FRX4.
This is a FR version of the Microlink, all made by Eton.
Wait, this is a...
It's gonna have the similar perks and features of the FRX, because obviously it's the same family. Same through the Solar Link as well. It does have that solar on the side, which is the charging features. Not only does it have the solar panel, but it also has a crank at the back, and you even plug in the charger as well as in the middle.
Yep, in the middle right there, but
So you have like 3 ways of charging them.
yeah, pretty much. But I will point out something about the FRX2 is that the FRX series is its own lineup. It's not part of the Solar Link. The Solar Links are the FRs. The FRX is on their own. So
Yes, I know. I was just pointing it out there. I had similar characteristics of.
oh, okay, I didn't hear you, but yeah, they do have similar characteristics. One thing you'll immediately notice, difference-wise, is that mine is a different color than Valerie's, because these things come in different colors. She got me a blue one, and she has a white one. Also, hers has a display, mine doesn't. Analog versus digital. I don't care, it's still the same radio, it's just different setup. This thing doesn't even have same activation anyway, so I could care less about that. Anyways.
Yeah, as for the colors, there's a bunch of colors that I've seen. Like, I've seen a red one, I've seen the blue one, obviously. The one, which is basically similar to the FRX yellow kit, which Michael reviewed. Nicholas also said.
No, wait, that was not Season 7. That was Season 6.
It was 6?
It was Season 6.
Oh, oops. Wow, go me. Biggest fan in the...
Go Bush!
But,
Buzzy.
anyway,
Buzzy.
so, yes, regardless, it was reviewed previously on Radio Reviews. And then there's a bunch of other colors I've seen, but I can't remember off the top of my head because there are just so many.
I just dropped them. I just dropped
And
them.
it's pretty cool that Eton came up with that idea of having multiple colors
I just dropped
for the FRX2s. And same thing with the FRXs, you know?
I just dropped the Buzzy.
You what? You what? You dropped the Buzzy?
It was an accident.
Drop the Buzzy!
It was an accident! Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, this is the FRX2. Now imagine this is the FRX3. That's basically what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna put these buzzies on the bed. So, yeah. We're going to discuss the durability and the features and the solar panel and the antenna and the flashlight, which is very bright. Oh my god. That's pretty blinding, but it works. The hand crank and the charging and everything else. Plus, we're going to discuss the differences on it as well. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first feature of the Eton FRX2, and that would be the color schemes. Alright, the color schemes on this tiny Eton, the FRX2. Now, as we mentioned earlier, there are different colors that this radio provides as an option. They have a white version, obviously, which I'm not going to be covering. I'll leave that up to her. But there's 4 different colors. White, right there. Blue right here. Red, and black, and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Wait, what?
Copyright.
I'm singing it, damn it. So it's not really copyright. But anyways. Yeah. As far as we know, the FRX2 only comes in 4 different colors, which is not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna cover the red and black versions. So yeah, here's the red FRX2. It's basically the same thing as the blue one. No screen, completely analog setup. There's no difference to it whatsoever. It's only the color. And here is the yellow jacket version, or the black version. Now this one is a little bit more noticeable in terms of difference because as you can see, the whole exterior of the radio is black. The tuning knob is yellow, like it has a yellow, what's it called? Streak? I don't know. No.
Something like that. I'm not sure what
Yellow.
to call it either.
Yellow outline. Outline, yes. Okay. It has a yellow outline, but the whole tuning knob is basically gray, space gray, as I referenced the iPhone color. The volume knob has a little shade of yellow in the space gray knob too. FRX2 is literally, if I tilt the camera sideways, I know, I can't record still pictures, you fuck. Anyways, FRX2 is also basically in yellow. So yeah, I'll let you cover the other 2 colors. Do white first since it's yours.
Okay, so with my FRX2, as far as I know, this is the only digital one. I believe this is also made from American Red Cross as well, because as you can see, it does have that American Red Cross symbol.
Yeah,
then the other colored ones, like the red, the black, etc., the blue, those are the analog ones.
Yeah, the American.
Like I said, as far as I know, the white one is the only digital one, but the other colors, those are the analog version. Of course, as Michael mentioned, it came out. I cannot talk.
Grammar 100.
Huh?
Grammar 100.
Okay. Anyway, how about this? I'll say this. It made its debut. There we go.
Better.
In 2009. Does that sound better?
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, she is right. As I did say earlier, that the radio did come out in 2009. As it says right there on the back of the warranty guide, copyright 2009 Eton Corporation, all right reserved. All right reserved? Why is it not all rights reserved? There's only one right because it's such a tiny radio that you only get one right?
FRX1 right.
But yeah, as she mentioned with the American Red Cross version, which is basically the white version. The white version, I know you can't really see it that well on camera, but the white version, which is what she has a red outline on the tuning button and volume knob, as well as the lettering on the radio. That's the American Red Cross version. I think the reason why they added a freaking screen to it is because it's the American Red Cross version, because Eton and American Red Cross are partners. That's why they did it with the Zone Guard and the Zone Guard Plus and the Solar Link. Because when you think about it, Eton and American Red Cross are basically partnered with each other for certain radio models. Look, the Solar Link that I have, that's American Red Cross. but there are different versions with LL Bean in different colors. But this one also has American Red Cross. She has that one, I just have a regular one. So, I'm not really complaining, but yeah, there's just that much difference. Also, I noticed that the 2 on FRX2 on the American Red Cross version is a little bit smoother looking.
Yeah, I would say so. Of course, it can be hard to tell in detail. Like, if you're close up in human sight, yes, you can see that the lettering and the numbering is smooth, but on camera, you can't really tell as much because obviously camera lenses are different than human lenses. So,
like, here's a prime example. Cameras can see infrared light, but we cannot. Like, oh god. Like, watch this, watch this. I think this camera can pick up infrared light. I am not too sure. Wait a minute, let me turn on Messenger. Well, it's not doing it now. I don't think it's engaged. But anyways, yeah. This thing is just a tiny little blue brick. It's a cute little blue brick.
and can't forget tiny white brick.
And the red brick and the black brick. I wonder if there are
And the other
any
color
more.
bricks.
I wonder if there are any more colors. No, I think
did-
that's it.
yeah.
Wait a minute, there's one more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did see a yellow one.
Here,
Like,
I
not
found it. I
yellow
found it. I
jacket,
found
but
it.
a full-on
Found it.
yellow one.
Found it. I found the yellow one. This is the yellow one, which is basically an inverted version of the frickin' yellow jacket. How cool
I
is
see a purple one.
That's the FRX1.
No,
Wait.
no. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Wait a minute, I see it. Purple one. It is a purple one, I think. I'm not sure if that is the FRX2 though, because the designs are different.
No, let me show you. Let me show you. Get ready to check Discord.
Ooh, I found a lime one! Lime green too.
Look at Discord.
Okay, you're right. They do have a purple one. And look at this. They also have a lime green one too.
I know. Oh my god. Could you imagine if it was glowing black lights? Oh, that'd be so awesome.
It can glow in black lights because What the hell?
What?
Okay, I came across something completely unintentionally. I found a
What is it?
silver version of the Eton Elite Traveler.
Wait, what?
I found a silver Elite Traveler.
Yo!
I gotta show this to Nicholas. Look at Discord. It's a silver Elite Traveler.
Holy shit!
Wait
That
a
was
minute. Oh, this one's made by Grundig. This one's made by Grundig. They're the guys who made the
I'll be right back.
Okay, they're the guys who made the pineapple. Grundig. They made the freaking pineapple back there. I gotta show this to Nicholas. So, anyways, while Val is away from the camera at the moment, we will be right back after these messages.
Hi, remember me, fuckers? Are you looking to fuck real fast in bed, but you don't have the digestive system or system in general to handle alert jizz bottles? Then try this, the new 1050 Hertz pill. The only pill that'll make your dick go fucking farther than the moon, all the way up into outer space, so pleasing that even NASA will give you an award for it.
Dick Richard, sir, is this even legal?
Yeah? Why do your pants have to be in a fucking knot over everything I advertise?
Because we just got a complaint from one of our testers that their pants ripped off in so many angles, and their hair, oh god, damn. Anyway, it appears that their genitalia skyrocketed to Uranus. Even NASA could fucking see it, and they were highly disturbed.
Well, fantabulous! That just proves my point! That the 1050 hertz pill can do the job! Only for $4.20! No additional costs, no hidden fees, just $4.20 a piece! Now get fucking!
Oh, we are so fucked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. But, yeah. As I was saying, Valerie.
Yes.
Remember that silver Elite Traveler I showed you?
Yeah.
That's not the Elite Traveler.
What is it?
It's the Eton Executive Traveler.
Ooh, executive.
You know how they have the Elite Executive and the Elite Traveler? This is basically the older version of the Elite Traveler. It's the predecessor.
Oh, wow.
You gotta admit, though, it looks nice. Oh! I found a new color! They have a silver FRX2! Look in your Discord. They have a silver one.
I know, I saw it a while back. I think it's pretty cool that you talk about rainbow FRX2s.
They don't have orange, though.
What's up?
They don't have orange, though.
Well, still.
Oh, you can't make a color of a rainbow. You can't make a rainbow without orange.
Still colorful, worthless though.
But anyways, yeah, that's the color scheme. There are like, what, almost 10 different colors for the fucking brick? This tiny brick has more than almost 10 colors. How the hell? Anyways, we're going to get into the next feature, and that would be the fact that some versions have a screen while most of them don't. Alright, the optional display on the FRX2. You would think with such a tiny radio like this, you would not need a screen. Because, to be honest, you really don't. You really don't need it for such a tiny radio like this. With a big radio like an FRX3, however, I can understand why you would need a screen for that, despite being 1050 hertz only in terms of activation. But, yeah. But Eton and their beloved creativity decided, hey, we're gonna add one anyway. So on very few versions, like the white one, the American Red Cross version, obviously, they added a screen. As I showed earlier, Valerie has the white one, and hers has a screen, but most of them do not, like mine. Mine is the analog FRX2. But, I mean, I'm not really complaining because it's still basically the same radio. The screen barely does anything different. It still offers its performance as well as anyone else. But yeah, I think it's cool how some versions, they just have that option of variety on these tiny little things, because you don't see that often. But that's where Eton comes in and surprises us all. It's kind of like with the FRX5 with the different color screens. We'll get to that in another episode, though. So, yeah. So, there is that. Basically that. We're going to get into the next feature. And that would be the very, very, very bright camera blurring flashlight. Not even before I start recording. God damn it. God damn it, Val. That just looks scared. I know it's the spoopy month, but yeah. Spoopy, wait a minute. Halloween radio reviews intro. Oh wait, I can't.
Season 7 is still premiering! Every fucking week!
Anyways, yeah.
It could be an encore episode.
It might. But yeah. Here it is. the flashlight on the Eton FRX2. Actually, before I do anything, I'm just gonna crank it a little bit so I can have a little bit of battery life left. So yeah. Crank that Eton, part 69. Wait, what?
Like I said, sounds like a Buzzy.
Crank that Eton, part 69, 420.
Yep. Crank that Eton, crank that Eton, crank.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Right, so while Mike does that, you can point the camera to me if you wish.
No, I'm done. God, that is
Right, I was about to
very,
get to the, I
that's
was about to get into the flashlight.
very, very bright. That's a pretty damn cool flashlight. But anyways, yeah, what about the flashlight? Because I just turned mine on.
Yeah, so the flashlight, as you mentioned, it is very bright also.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be used as a meme. But
Yeah, probably.
off topic, part 69. Anyways, so flashlight is very bright. Can be a very handy tool, especially if you're outside camping.
Yeah, very useful. There's no SOS light. There's no SOS light. Which is kind of a drag, but you can make your own SOS light just by pressing the button lightly and just flashing it like this, like a strobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, you wait here. I'm gonna go down in my basement because it's dark as fuck down there 24/7. So I'm gonna see how good this flashlight is in the darkness.
Careful of spiders.
No, I shouldn't be careful of spiders. I should be careful of Jennifer coming back, if she ever does. Okay. What? 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 What was that? What was that?
Nothing.
What? Or perhaps someone else? Who will that be, perhaps?
Go down there and find out.
Uh-oh. Anyways. Alright, down, in all seriousness, down to the basement with the FRX2. We're going to test out the flashlight. Flashlight on. Already some significant lighting here. Okay, it's not really that dark down here because the windows are basically open 24/7, but yeah. I know what room is dark, though. The bathroom where Jennifer killed me in 2017. So yeah, this is the flashlight on the Eton FRX2 Analog Edition. Here's the pressure chamber for the water, hot water heater, main fuse box. This is a very, very bright flashlight for what it is. Only 3 LEDs, but hey, dare I say, I think it might be a little bit brighter than the FRX3 and the MicroLink. Because the FRX3 only has 2 LEDs for the flashlight. Well, technically it has 3 LEDs, but one of them is the SOS light. 2 of them are for the flashlight. I don't know if they're brighter or not, but I will have to try a comparison test. Not in this video, but perhaps later on. All I know is that this light is very bright, and when I put it out there, it doesn't really do it justice. Oh, when I do it here, though, that's nice. Because, yeah, this is a very nice... Oh, battery's already running low because probably I didn't charge it that much. Hang on, let me crank it. Oh, yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Way better. There you go. Wow, for once Jennifer didn't kill me. And to make matters worse, it's the frickin' Halloween month. It's October by the time I'm filming this. By the time this is released, it's probably gonna be during the holidays. Christmas time! So, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, Yeah, let's just go back upstairs. I'm already getting 2017 vibes just from being down here. Thanks, Jennifer. Emotional trauma 100. Fuck you too. Right. Flashlight works. Flashlight works brilliantly. Very, very bright, as I've said already.
So, did you come across anybody, Michael?
No, surprisingly, I did not.
Interesting.
Yeah, surprisingly, nobody was there.
I'm sure that'll change. Wait, what?
Oh god, don't jinx it. Anyways, oh wait, I forgot. You're Miss Jinxery. You jinx everything.
I am Miss Jinxery.
You jinx everything. Anyways.
Well, why do you think I have this?
Oh god. Anyways, we're gonna get into the next feature, and that would be the hand crank feature. Okay, so I started recording, and then all of a sudden she's doing this. I have no idea what the... Oh wait, is that your magic wand of Jinx?
No, I'm trying to be the spoon lady, her mama lady.
Oh god! What? The spoon lady is Amelie, though.
And you're the spoon guy. That's why there's a picture of you as an emote on your server.
Oh god damn it!
Okay, so the hand crank.
Yes, the hand
Pretty
crank.
simple. One annoying say about the hand crank though, it's noisy. It's noisy though.
The FRX3 is also pretty noisy.
Mm-hmm.
And the Solar Link, but I mean, what do you want? It's so...
That's true. But, you know, noisiness aside, it's still very easy to crank. You don't have to struggle just like how you did with your other Solar Link.
That's because the friggin' insides were worn out to high hell and back because it was running this whole time without a battery. Nicholas's Solar Link was on its way out anyway. The new Solar Link I have is much easier. Much easier to crank.
I'm so glad to see it's working well for you.
Yep, it is working well. Actually, let me bring over the other two for comparison. I disconnected from my TFT. Alright. Okay. Long time no see in a radio reviews episode. Hello, FRX3. Hello, Solar Link. Okay. The reason why I brought these bad guys over here is we're going to basically see the hand crank difference. Alright, so if I move these out of the way. Wow, the battery on the FRX3 is already dying. The battery, okay, it's safe to say that the battery on the FRX3 that I own is worn out to shit. Yeah, it doesn't even take a charge anymore. Yeah, it doesn't even take a charge. So I just use it as a TFT radio, but yeah. Anyways, here's the FRX2. Here's the FRX3. And then here is the Solar Link FR370. To put it simply, I think the Solar Link is the noisiest out of the three.
Hey Michael, I'll be right back again.
Okay, but yeah, I think the Solar Link is literally the noisiest out of the three. This is in between. This is in between. The FRX3 is the quietest for some reason. But the Solar Link, there's no contest. The Solar Link is the noisiest out of the three. Yeah, surprisingly, but yeah. My FRX3's battery is basically done for, so that's why I just leave it plugged into my TFT now, because, yeah, gotta give it some sort of purpose, because it still works, it's just worn out, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous to know that the freaking battery is literally just crap. There we go. By the way, if you saw blue tape on the back of my Solar Link, no, it's not broken. I just keep it there for, okay. You know how the adapters and everything are like covered up with a piece of flexible plastic? That actually messes up with the power connector on the motherboard because it's literally tilting it to the side. Shitty design on that Solar Link in terms of adapters. That's about it. All I know is my FRX3 battery is done, flat so, completely finished. So, looks like this is going to be my next little beauty from now on. But yeah, that's the hand crank. We're going to get into the next feature, and that would be the solar panel up top. Alright, the solar panel on the Eton FRX2. We're going to have to go outside again for this one. In the cool, crisp, North Carolinian fall weather. I don't want to leave Val behind on the call for too long, but yeah. She's getting ready for work. Oh man, okay, by the sound, by the looks of that, the smoke coming from the chimney, I'm guessing that it's a bit chilly out here, and that it is. It is pretty chilly. Pretty chilly. But that's what you got to expect here in the North Carolina mountains during the fall months. Chilly, breezy, leaf falling weather. I'm going to try and place this somewhere where it won't fall off. Yeah, but it's not too bad out here. The colors are literally reminding me of H2 overflow, so yeah. H2 overflow month. Gotta love it. But, anyways, let's test out the solar panel. Now, as you know, the solar panel works best in the sunlight. And I can tell you right now, just by this, it is charging. It's charging, guys. I know you can't really see it, but hey. Let me try it out here. Okay, I got it. Alright, come over here, guys. Okay, so, I have the solar panel up to the light, even though it's very cloudy. But yeah, as you can clearly see, the green charging light is on. And that's because the solar panel is pointing directly up to the sunlight. So it's safe to say that the radio is indeed charging with the solar panel. So it does work perfectly. That's a very useful feature to have, especially in a survival situation. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and go back inside as we go into the next feature. And that would be the antenna. Alright, as I come back from the outdoors to hear Val messaging me, as I was reviewing the solar panel. Alright. Alright. She has to leave at 3:30, but I'll do the rest of it in your honor. Anyways, the antenna on the Eton FRX2, I will admit, is a bit... It's crap. Not in terms of design or durability, no. It's just the overall length of it. Just the... I know it's a small radio. But
Yeah, but it could be a little longer. It's not that impressive.
she would not be impressed with that.
No, she wouldn't.
But I know this is a small radio, but hey, maybe... I don't really know. Maybe the antenna doesn't really... Oh, it's telescoping! Okay, that's a plus right there. It telescopes.
Yeah, it does. It does telescope. Goes in all directions. Up, down, left, right, all around.
Alright.
Right around like a record, baby.
God damn it. But anyways, that's a plus. That's a plus right there. So...
It's an FRX3 Plus.
No, it's an FRX2 Plus.
But there is no FRX2 Plus. There's only an FRX3 Plus.
Yeah, you're right.
Haha. So, who's the winner now, bitch?
Oh, excuse you, bitch.
Anyways, yeah.
Tessie.
Bet. Bam.
Anyways, back to the antenna. It's not really that large. It's not really that large, but considering how it's a small radio, I think it's fine. But the length of it's not really that impressive. Plus, it can break easily, so I'm honestly giving this an in-between rating. But hey, that may change later on when I discuss the reception. Speaking of that, we're going to discuss another useful feature that this has, and that is the AM/FM tuning. Alright, the AM/FM tuning on the Eton FRX2. So let's go ahead and turn it on with a tiny... Look how tiny that volume knob is! It's so cute. Alright.
It's cute, Michael. Just saying.
And no, guys, just so you know, we're not back together or anything. We're just being deviously cute, I guess. But
He's the most cutest and the most devious.
no, that's you, big fuzzy buzzy. Anyways. And Morristown issues freeze warning. And GSP issues freeze warning.
Oh,
Do they?
No, they don't.
oh, lovely. It's for me.
Hey, you can probably catch it on the weather band.
Glacier, what the hell are you doing? Anyways, you guys don't know him yet. He'll come around at a later date. Anyways, back to the... Miss Valerie, what are you doing here? I'm just reviewing the FRX2. Is there something you want to say?
What? Am I not allowed to say hello? It has been a while since I've been seen on your channel, after all.
And it has been a while since you've been featured in a radio reviews episode. Actually, I think this is an all-time first. You've never been in a radio reviews episode.
I have not.
Well, I'm just reviewing the FRX2 that Val gave me. Thanks again.
Of course it'd be blue.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice radio, but yeah. While you're here, Miss Valerie, we're going to get into the AM/FM tuning. So right now it is on AM. This is max volume, of course. I'm going to tune it to 1470 AM, which is WTOE in Spruce Pine, my hometown. If I can find it. I think this is it. Here it is. There it is. Got it. Yeah, the AM/FM tuning is a little bit wonky on this thing. Actually, let me plug it into the charger. Maybe that'll help. Yes, I know. Okay. Alright, that doesn't really help. It's probably just interference from my computer. Anyways, we're going to FM next.
Rosie. 28241. At BBN, we sing the praises of our great Redeemer. Oh, for 1,000.
We can't get WFAE. Battery's dying. I should probably charge the battery. But yeah, I should probably charge the battery on this thing. Actually, I'm going to leave it plugged in as we go along with the next features. Make this quick, too. Yeah, that's better. That's already better. But yeah, I'm going to leave it plugged in as we get into the next feature, actually, because it actually involves charging. And that would be the USB cell phone charger. Alright, the USB cell phone charging on the Eton FRX2, the baby brother to the FRX3, and the big sister to the FRX1. But anyways, yeah, the USB cell phone charger. There's no switch to engage it because it's already engaged. As you plug in a USB
No,
cable.
there isn't to engage it. You see right here where it's for the tuning AM, FM, weather band. That is the fourth option. So you just have to go all the way to here and then turn on the volume button. And then obviously for the digital version, it'll USB.
Wait,
But as long as you have it cell function and have it on, you can charge your cell phone or any other device that takes the micro USB charging option.
wait a minute. Don't tell me because this is an analog version. Don't tell me it doesn't have that capability.
You're not seeing it?
I don't see that. Wait a minute. Maybe it does, and I'm
Hold
just
up, let me-
maybe it does, and I just have to plug it in, because they wouldn't put that on for nothing, right? I'm going to put on the USB, or I'm going to plug in the USB cable directly into the FRX2, and there it is. Now I'm going to turn it on.
Let me take a closer look.
Oh, I see it now. It's on the freaking tuning knob. Okay, you put that to
That's what I
settle.
was trying to tell you, Michael.
Okay, you're right. And look at that. It's charging my cell phone. It's charging my cell phone. And by the way, yeah. That's the man right there. Win it this year, my bro. Please. Martin Truex Jr. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I did not really see it on the tuning knob. I had no idea, but yeah. This does have the capability. It doesn't matter if it's analog or digital or not. It still has it regardless on the tuning knob. So yeah, as you can see, it is charging my cell phone, and it's charging itself with the cell phone charger that I have plugged into my power conditioner right here. But yeah, what it is that the charging cable for the FRX2 is plugged into this, and then the cable goes into the back of the FRX2, and then the USB cable for the cell phone is going into my cell phone, and it's obviously charging it from there. So yeah, very useful feature. Very, very useful feature. Even when you turn it off, like even when you turn the radio off, and if you just move it to cell, it'll still charge. It doesn't matter if the radio is set to on or off. Regardless of what position it is, as long as the tuning knob is set to set, it will still charge. Which I have to say, that is pretty damn cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next feature, and that would be the speaker quality. Alright, the speaker quality on the Eton FRX2. We're going to raise the antenna.
Okay, speaking of antenna.
You know what, that's it. That's it. Anyways.
On guard.
On guard! On guard! Stop. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna tune it to Weather Radio Channel 3. I think. No, wait. Alright, I can't get jack crap in here. We're going outside again, guys. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna go outside onto my deck in the freaking beautiful-ish FRX2 type weather, H2 overflow type weather. Because the leaves are falling, it's chilly as fuck, and yeah, look at all this shit. Look at this. We're here again. Okay. In all seriousness, let's try out this.
This is you having your fucking plug onesie on. Which,
Damn it.
Wait, I still think you look cute in.
Alright. Let's take a look here.
I'll be ready.
Alright. Where's the signal? What the hell? There's a problem.
What's up?
I'm not getting any weather stations on this thing.
What?
I'm not getting any weather station on this thing. Not a one.
Go try mine.
Is the reception that bad? If the reception is that bad as I think it is, I swear, we're gonna have to make a new type of category. The worst of its kind. If the reception is that bad on the FRX2, you're getting it just fine. Wait a minute. Alright, I'm gonna use the speaker quality on FM for now.
And open the door and walk because you get used to it. The daughters get used to the 90-mile-an-hour pitch, and they still holler and I got you. Although these days, it's coming in at faster than that. Now, Mighty Ford certainly had a great run and was a great member of great Yankees teams. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. 3:29 here on the Bobby Mack Show. Step aside for Annie to bring us up to speed on the news, and right back on the other side with more. We'll get into this business about because there is much more coming out about Hunter Biden, which means that Twitter and Facebook will be busy, I guess, for the next couple of days.
What the hell? The tuning is awful too. Okay, bad feature, another bad feature on this thing. The tuning will literally jolt out of position whenever it feels like it. I mean, I'm not complaining here. Just because it has a lot of... Even though if it has a lot of flaws, I'm just glad I still have one of these things to review it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a radio. But, anyways, oh my god, I almost dropped that. And I hurt my hand. I sacrificed my hand.
On this episode of the Avenger 143.
Shut up! I sacrificed my hand.
Wait, mate?
I sacrificed my hand to save the FRX2. Anyways, yeah. The speaker quality on the FRX2 is not bad, but not great. It's a bit tinny, it's a bit choppy. And also, because of the stupid tuner going out of whack every time, we could hardly get a reading out of it, but based on what we got, it's in between. But now we must move on to the next feature, and that would be the reception. I hope to God that it's just the transmitters off the air or something. As a matter of fact, before I do that with the reception, I'm gonna go check that. Okay, as I furiously take off the camera on the tripod, I'm gonna bring the FRX2 with me. I will be right back, Valerie. I have to get some sort of signal on this FRX2. There's no way it can't get any other station. There's no way it can't be that bad. Right? There's no frickin' way. There's just no way. There's no way. No way. No way. There's no way. There's gotta be some sort of signal that I can pick up in this weather. Really? There's a car coming. Bruh. Alright, I'll go back out there. Oh, it's not even a car. It's a big ass truck. Anyway. Back to this. The reception is not even coming in. Is it because the battery's low, or? Bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God, the reception on this thing is terrible. Oh my God. I don't even think it's the radio. I think it's just the fact that it has a tiny antenna to the point where it doesn't even... Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Val! I tried everything. The reception is terrible! I can't even pick one station up! Not even KJY 85! Not one! I can't pick up one station, even with the antenna fully extended and cell phone feature off. I can't pick it up. Maybe when you're in a flat area like Valerie is, because she literally lives in East Jeff. She's that close to Louisville and to KIH 43. My name is Jeff. But yeah, if you're in mountainous terrain like I am, I can't pick up jack squat. The reception up here, at least. Maybe if I go up on that airfield, maybe if I did, I might pick something up, but I might film that later on, because I don't know right now. But all I know is, unless I get stations up on the airfield, the reception on the FRX2, at least from my area, is absolutely worthless. Case closed. It sucks. Alright, now that we are back inside, before Valerie has to go to work, I just want to say a big thank you to you for giving me the FRX2 as an opportunity to review it and to get a kickstart of Season 8 of Radio Reviews. I really appreciate that. Even though the reception doesn't work, I'm just still glad that I have a radio that I have never owned before. I'll make some use out of this, believe me. But hey, thank you so much.
Of course. Alright. Bye guys. Give me a sign off for now.
Michael? What?
Love you too, big sis.
Bye.
Have a good day at work.
Miss VR, signing off.
And there she goes. So yeah, we're gonna get into the next feature as she leaves the call. And yeah, that is the build quality, which is what we're in right now. The build quality on the Eton FRX2 is very rugged. It's sturdy as can be. It is very nice. It feels nice. It feels well built. The flashlight is good. Epilepsy warning, look away. If you have problems with this, look away now. Flashing lights. But yeah, the volume knob and the tuning knobs are also quite durable. They will last for many, many years to come. The solar panel is good. The hand crank is good. So yeah, how about that? Actually, it would help if I put this on the tripod anyway. And my battery is already starting to die. Let's not drop the camera, please. Let's not drop the camera that Mitchell gave me in Season 7. Episode 4. No, I'm sorry, Episode 5. Not 4. 4's already out. It was a freaking easy cast. Alright. Moving on. Let's go ahead and put the camera like this, like so. And I'm going to tighten it up. Tighten up the tripod. There we go. That's better. So yeah. As I was saying, the hand crank is good. The bottom flap, which adds that extra bit of durability, is also pretty good. So, yeah. It's a very nice little compact radio. Very, very good. Don't know. But yeah. Hopefully, the reception isn't as bad anywhere else. Maybe it's just because of where I am. But I think it'll get a good signal somewhere. I just don't know where. Anywho. On that note, let's go ahead and get into the next feature, and that would be the ability to plug in your own headphones. Right there. Alright, the headphone jack on the Eton FRX2. It's not an aux jack, unfortunately. I don't even think this thing has aux. If it did, then that would be ultimately cool. I guess we could try out that theory. But this is the headphone jack. I don't even think this is aux. And let me hear it in one ear, see if I'm getting a signal. Raise up the antenna, a very small antenna. Alright, let's raise it up now. See if I can get anything. And I'm going to plug it into the charger. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting something. It works. Let me put it up to the microphone on the camera so you can hear this. Pretty cool, right? Right. So we know that the headphone jack works. But yeah, this does not have auxiliary. I mean, what do you expect? It's a tiny radio. But, yeah. So, there is that. I think we're going to get into the final thoughts on this radio because I believe that we are just about done. Oh, wait, no, we're not. There's one more feature we got to review. The hand strap. Alright, the hand strap on the Eton FRX2. I mean, what's there to say about it, really? It's just basically the hand strap. The idea is that you would just wrap it around your hand or your arm while you're holding the radio just so you don't accidentally drop it and lose it, like this. It would stay with you. Pretty useful feature. It's kind of like on the HHs, which is... Speaking of the HH, where is it? Oh, there it is. Up there. Right there. Hi, HH. How are you today? Konnichiwa. Okenge desu ka? Anyways. I know I kind of said that wrong, but anyways. Yeah. As you can clearly see, the hand strap works very well. Just don't do it like this, otherwise it could... you know, drop out like this. But yeah, just don't have your hand down. That's all I can say. Just leave it up. But yeah, if you accidentally drop the radio, like if you're on the side of a cliff or something, and if you have the hand strap on, please have it on, because I'm pretty sure you do not want to lose an FRX2. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the final thoughts of this radio. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get that covered. Okay, guys. The final thoughts on the Eton FRX2. Is it a good portable radio? Yes, it is. And, guys, the battery is literally showing me an X across the battery, but somehow the camera is still working. So, I'm gonna film this real quick. The Eton FRX2 is a very, very durable radio. It's nice and compact. It's perfect for traveling. It has a nice ton of safety features, like an SOS, not an SOS, a flashlight right here. It has a solar panel for backup power, a hand crank for backup power, and this strip around the flashlight is actually glow in the dark. So, yeah. Would I recommend this radio? Oh, by the way, it can also charge cell phones as a backup safety feature, but yeah. Would I recommend this radio? If you lived in an open area and you can get good reception, yes. If you live in mountainous terrain, I would not recommend it. But if you want to get it just for monitoring and stuff like that, knock yourself out. Just a cheap, affordable little radio that you can afford. I said afford too much, but yeah. So anyway, guys, on behalf of Miss VR, thank you all for watching, and myself, of course, because I'm making this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future episodes of radio reviews and other EAS-related content, and also subscribe to Miss VR for the same type of content. So, on behalf of Miss VR signing out, this is Clay Ranger 143 signing out, and we will see you next time on Radio Reviews. Take care, be safe, and bye! Wait a minute! I just had an idea. Wait a second. Hold up. I just had an idea. Pop into my head. As soon as I stopped the recording, I had an idea come into my head. I think this will turn out nice. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, it's not there. Sentry. Is it here? Nope. Wait a sec. Is it here? Oh my gosh. I think I know where it is. I think it's in here. Is it? Where 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 is it? Actually, wait. Is it even here? Where is it? Wait a minute. Please excuse me for a few minutes as I try to find something. Alright, so I have this old pair of earphones that no one uses anymore. Literally, no one uses this. So, I have a plan. Boom. Look at this. I have made the FRX2 into a monitor for my TFT. At least I can use it for something.
Ellison's Restaurant on Burtbon Avenue.
It's coming from the FRX2 right now.
Just the way you like
Being
it.
charged by my backup machine, my dummy machine.
92.1, the Big Dog.
And then this is coming from the FRX3. The third one is actually plugged into my computer. So I decided to swap out terminal blocks. But yeah, at least this is being used for something good. So yeah, how about that? Anyway guys, now we can close off the video. As always guys, take care and we'll see you in the next episode of Radio Reviews.